Okay, team, hey, here are your instructions for the FlipGrid. Hopefully you've already found and read the worksheet that looks like this. But basically, you need to do 3 problems. So based on your last name, so my last name is Bywater. So for me, I would just need to do these 3 problems. Now, I need to make sure I use all 3 of the methods for solving a system of equations to get the full credit A. That's what you got to do. You got to use the graphing method, which, by the way, if you don't have graph paper, then what you ought to do is flip to page 114 in your math workbook that you have. Flip to page 114. I just ripped it out. It looks like this. There's a blank coordinate plane there that you can use. Please make sure that you write down your system of equations on your graph so that I can see it. Make sure that you tell me what the y-intercept, or the start, is. Make sure you tell me what the slope is, which, by the way, since I'm here, I'll just tell you. If there's nothing in front of the x, it's still 1x. So spoiler alert, this would have a y-intercept of 3 and a slope of 1. Just so you know. Okay. Anyway, tell me what the slope is. Tell me what the y-intercept is. Then, after you show me and give me a quick explanation, you are going to hold up your work for number 2 and number 3. Number 2, number 3. Make sure you tell me explicitly which method you're using, whether it's substitution or elimination. Walk me through the steps. All right. So you could start with number 2. Tell me about it. Start with number 3. Tell me about it. Make sure you find the x and the y for each problem to earn full credit. Now, it says on the sheet here, if you can do 2 of the 3 methods, that still gets you a B. So if you, hopefully you're all shooting for an A and doing all 3 methods. If not, I hope that you are at least going to go ahead and do 2 methods to earn yourself a B. Now, also, there's a few tips here. I hope that you read these tips. Use and notice it's not super hard, team. After you've done your work and you feel real good about your answer and your work, then you should very nicely and neatly copy it down with a pen or pencil that shows up very clearly. So notice I just used a pen that got it to show up very nicely. Hold it still. And if you record it and you watch your video and you recognize, oh, that's kind of hard to read, consider moving to another room. Consider rewriting it bigger, more clearly, and with a better marker to make it as visible as possible. I've also seen people use iPads. I've also seen people use whiteboard markers. So all that is fair game as well. So team, hope that helps. Feel free to email me if any of this is confusing or you need help for any reason. Bywater out.